Good morning, beautiful souls. Okay, so it is amazing out right now. So I wanted to spend some time out in the energy of the sun and just get out of my office, to be honest. So I was talking with some friends and some other people this morning, and we got to talking about confidence and how we have confidence in all different areas of our lives, right? Because we have things that we're really good at in different areas, but we find ourselves in our comfort zone, right? Because those are the places that we are used to showing up in and doing these things in. But when we are finding time or finding ways to go beyond where we are right now, to level up or do something different, we go out of our comfort zone, right? Like we don't have the confidence because we've never been in that space before. We've never done the thing before. And so where do you find that confidence, right? Because our mind, if you listen to it and pay attention to the thoughts that are coming to you, it will likely tell you all the ways that things can't happen or be careful of this or that, right? Like what is that? Well, that's your belief system, your paradigm. That is where we function from unconsciously all the time. And it's meant to keep you safe. There's nothing wrong with that, right? Like that's that beautiful little comfort zone that we find ourselves nestling into. But as soul beings, we are here in this space to have like expansion and fuller expression of ourselves. We're never meant to stay in that one space, in that comfort zone. We're meant to expand out, to become more, to experience more, right? And that's uncomfortable because going into the unknown is always uncomfortable. So how do we build our confidence? Well, we have to understand what is holding us in that space, that paradigm. Paradigms can be very strong because that's the habitual way that we are used to playing in and to showing up and listening to. We get guidance until we learn to do it differently from that paradigm, right? It tells us something. We remember something from our past that we experienced, and then we make choices from those experiences either and when we go into our past, that creates more of the same, right? Is this making sense? So if we want to create something different, then we have to learn how to think differently, how to tap into that imagination a little bit different. Imagining ourselves the way we want to be, who we want to be, how we want to show up, and getting that picture, that feeling, and then taking actions from there. Because if we keep going into our past experiences, we're just going to continue to reiterate what we already are, right? There's no growth happening. We just stay in that comfort zone. And you're already comfortable there. You're already like confident there because that's already who you are, right? But if we're looking to expand out and to become that higher, better, I'm not going to say better version of yourself, but higher vibrating version of yourself, fuller expression, then we have to grow. We have to become something different. And we do that by seeing ourselves differently, by feeling ourselves differently, by like getting a clear vision of who that person is. And only then will things begin to change, because we are so in the habit of being ourselves that one day looks just like another We respond to all the things that come the same way. We answer questions in the same way. We, do all the things the same way that we've always done. And by building confidence, we learn something, and then you have to take action immediately. So my suggestion to my client this morning was spend 45 minutes learning something, watch a training or a video, and then go and take action. Actually implement the thing that you learned. Because if anybody's like me, which I know mass majority is, that, because honestly, we're all the same, we learn, but then we don't do it. That's the only reason we're not where we want to be. You already know what you need to do in order to get where you want to go. You just aren't doing it. There's that knowing, doing gap. And so by simply learning to change some of the habitual habits, which are your paradigms, to doing things a different way, then, and it's honestly changing the belief system about who you are, right? Because you will never outperform who you believe you are. So we need to learn how to shift those beliefs and start seeing yourself in a different light. Because the person that you are looking up to, looking at their social media or their Instagram or their house, at their out experience and being like, oh, I want that. You can have it too. You just have to change your belief that you can't. And that's what I help people do. So my tip for you to grow your confidence is to take whatever, pick one or two things that you are wanting to level up in, to change, and spend time learning how to do that thing and implement it. Do it now, right? Schedule 45 minutes or however long the training is. And then the next 45 minutes, schedule it to implement, right? Your goal is to become 1% better every single day. If in 30 days, every single day you become 1% better, you're 30% better. In 60 days, you're 60% better. But the fact of the matter is, unconsciously, we don't do that. We just continue doing the same things we've always done, continuing on with the same beliefs we've always had that were given to us. We didn't even originate them. And one day looks much like the other and nothing ever changes. And if it does, oftentimes it goes backwards, unless you're consciously creating and following the footsteps and the guided path and guidance of how to switch it. Because let's be honest, if you already knew how to do it, you'd already be there. You'd already be where you want to be. If you're feeling stuck in any area, reach out. Because I have a proven system that works to get you where you want to go, no matter what it is. My mentor, Bob Proctor, used to say, you tell me what you want and I'll show you how to get it. And he has helped, I'm going to say millions of people at this point, literally change their lives with this proven system. And if you're coming across this now, your soul is saying, I'm ready. There's no need to struggle. No matter where you are in life, we have the set space that our beliefs, our internal beliefs allows us to rise to. And if you're stuck, you're at that space. And the only way that you're going to get beyond it is to level up your beliefs. And that's an internal job. You are the only one that can do it. No strategy, no, workshop or any of those things. I mean, the workshops are great. You find temporary success, but it takes consistent work and repetition and support in getting those things accomplished and getting where you want to go. So decide what it is you want. Learn that thing that you want to shift, and then make immediate decision to implement it. That's one of the best ways to grow and get better every single day. And if you are finding that you're stuck and you would love to maneuver and shift out of this space and have support while doing it and not bang your head against the wall trying to figure it out, then reach out, and I would love to have a conversation with you to support you and give you some more guidance. Once I know what it is that you've got going on, I can help find where your blocks are and help you to see where to go beyond to move them. All right. I hope this is helpful. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions or comments, or how you move beyond where you are, and how you help support your confidence in growing. Because my way isn't the only way. It's just from my experience what I've learned to be true. And I wishing you so much abundance and light today, and I look forward to training you guys in a workshop next week. It's just an afternoon or a day workshop, a couple hours, and help you get more clarity on where you want to go, what you want, and seeing yourself as that version of yourself now. All right, my friends, expect abundance and have an amazing day. We'll talk to you soon.